It's Pandora from Pandora's Box here. And welcome back to the channel. I am still recording this in a bulk session. Hooray. So if you know why I am like this, it's not just because I'm tired, it's because in the last episode I started to be like, ooh, we're doing good things. Things are happening that are like not always something that's gonna be dark. I felt like I was promised something and then it was taken away from me right when it was starting to get good. So we did an Android's March and it was beautiful. I was smiling all the way through it. But of course the police show up, Riot Shield, the Riot Shield gang. And oh, no, I think we pretty much probably killed as many followers as we picked up in that scene. But I defended myself and said that it was for the better. We'll see if I was right. We are back with Connor and Hank. Connor and Hank, please give me something to cling on to, because okay, before I even start this, you guys have been seeing me kind of like disintegrate a little bit during this Let's Play. Not only because I've stepped away from it for so long, that's for whole other reasons, for reasons outside of the game. It has nothing to do with it. Just now playing these and being like, oh my god, like, I'm so emotionally drained. It's because I am, but for a game like this, a psychological game like this, that's the makings of a good game. Gamers put themselves through pretty messed up situations sometimes, and Detroit is one of them. It's good. It's a good game. What am I saying? It's a great game. See what I mean? Like, it's got me. It's got me. Like, okay. Let me explain this. I love this game. I absolutely do. I love games that mess with my head. I love games that are like that. This is the reason why people play psychological horror games. First of all, I love Doki Doki Literature Club. I hate horror games pretty much because I don't like being that scared. Unless it's something that's a little bit more mild or is an actual like psychological horror. But I love this game. I love this game for this reason. I love story-based games that are like this. People are always like, oh, story-based games aren't even games. Well, they're games that they're playing with your head. Like, think about that. There's no, like, we have these pointless actions where you're pressing these buttons, but the whole game are it's the choices you're making in the game. With a game like Detroit, especially, they work so hard on this game, and I've said that before. Making sure all the choices line up and everything. There are chapters like from the third, fourth, fifth chapter that are coming back. Like in the last episode, the guy from the Cyberlife warehouse came and sacrificed himself for Marcus. That was held off all the way from that chapter. All these chapters, like all those pointless looking chapters from the beginning, have a purpose depending on the way you choose your story. This game is phenomenal. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. My husband doesn't like to watch many things on my channel, mostly because I do Sims and he's not into the Sims. But I have like friends in my real life, my husband, who sit down and watch this when I upload it. They're like, you did Detroit? Thank God, because I've been like waiting for that forever. I'm like, yeah, I know, sorry, I've been busy. And they're like, are you gonna do more? And I'm like, yeah, and then I don't do it. And then they're like, well, where the hell was Detroit, like you said it was, you were gonna do? And I'm like, I had other things to do. But anyways, I always talk too much, but especially towards the end here, because like I do feel like we're getting closer to the end, and I do like to explain myself and why I'm like so, I'm still taken aback by the whole thing with Amanda. And that was 2 chapters ago, right? Yes, because now we're back with Connor again. We did Marcus Connor. Kara hasn't shown up. Don't know what's going on. So there's a couple questions that are being raised. But anyways, let's get into this before I bore you to death with my talking.
You're off the case. The FBI is taking over.
What? But we're on to something.
And I get right into the game.
We just need more time. I'm sure we
Hank,
can.
you don't
And-
get it. This isn't just another investigation. It's a fucking civil war. It's out of our hands now. We're talking about national security here.
Fuck that. You can't just pull the plug now, not when we're so close.
You're always saying you can't stand androids. Jesus, Hank, make up your mind. I thought you'd be happy about this.
We're about to crack the case. I know we can solve it.
He's
For
gonna
God's sake,
kick us
Jeffrey,
off the
can't you
cake.
back me up this one time?
There's nothing I can do. You're back on homicide, and the android returns to cyberlife.
No!
But it's over.
I hate everything. And Hank, you've been wearing the outfit for I don't know how many days now. 2, 3? He wanted to say something there.
Your mission is over. It's time to return to cyberlife.
Wait! I can solve this case! I just need more time!
It's too late, Connor. You failed.
No. What is Amanda? No, what is Amanda? 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 Why? What? 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 In the police station, Fowler and Hank argue. Connor's series was decommissioned. There's a skull symbol. Alright. I have not popped up the legend in a while, but I need to for death is a skull. Oh. No. Is there a way that we can bring him back? Please, somebody tell me there's a way we can that was the whole chapter? Look at, because there's another ending. That was probably death. There's 2 death endings. Whatever that was, we started in the police station. My choices with Marcus killed Connor. I don't think it had anything to do with Connor's story at all. But my 6% completed. I legit want to cry right now. I'm so upset. No. I have to watch Jacksepticeye's playthrough now because he is obsessed with Connor. Did he ever let Connor die? Or I have no idea. Connor series was decommissioned. I did not get to do anything. I didn't get to do anything in this chapter. It was just like, remember those? This is, I just said at the beginning of this episode. I literally, this is going to be a short episode. I talked for so long because we're almost at 9 minutes that I've been recording. And that chapter only took, what, like a minute, maybe? Look at all the stuff that could have happened had we not messed up somewhere. But what I was saying at the beginning was, like, I love this game. I love this game because it gives you, like, that psychological breakdown. That psychological, like, you know, testing your morals and all that kind of stuff and blah, blah, blah. And, like, your choices from earlier in the game affect later on. Sometimes in a chapter that only exists purely to with your head. Well, look at it. Look at, what is this? What is that? What is all this? The fact that it's showing me, like, all this stuff actually makes me want to cry, too. It's like, this right here is a timeline where Connor is still living. At least up until here. This is a timeline where I would have gotten, like, 20 extra minutes with Connor. But they throw me into this chapter, and they're like, Connor, you suck at your job. You're done. Like, thank you, Amanda. Couldn't give me, like, a chance in hell. There's got to be a way that, you know, he can't. And are we ever going to learn the actual mystery of Amanda? Alright guys, I'm guessing that this next part is Kara now. I'm wondering if I waited too long to make him a deviant? Or if Amanda's too strong and we need to do something with her first? Or if I really just messed up with Marcus? Like, Kara's so freaking side character now, it's not even funny. Kara's like, you know, you have Marcus and Connor, and they were starting to like, alright, here's like Connor, and here's Marcus, and it's like, oh, I'm investigating this thing, and he's like, oh, me too, I'm Hank, I don't like you, and then they're like, oh, but we should be friends, and then like, la la la, and here we are, and then here's Marcus, and he's like, oh, I'm in the dump, oh my goodness, and then, I'm doing these like finger pump things, and then, he's like, oh, I found parts. Oh, my name is Marcus. Deus Ex Machina. And then then you got, oh, let's investigate the Eden Club, blah, 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 blah. Oh, Hank, you're suicidal? Oh, he's like, yeah, but like, oh, we should become closer friends. And then they're like investigating the case, and then they're like, okay, this is attached to the Deviant case. And then Marcus is like, blah, 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 Jericho, blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna stand for android rights, blah, blah, blah. And then, I mean, you get my point. Like, they kept getting closer, closer, closer. And then they were, like, this close. And then, here's Connor dying. Like, I don't even know. I ain't get a chance. Like, don't be mad at me. Okay, obviously it was because of my choices, but you can't be mad at me currently, like, for this chapter. I didn't see that coming. I totally just got blindsided. For the 0% of you out there who appreciated this, give it a like, possibly comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell. You know, all the stuff that I always say, and I'll see you guys the next time, maybe. I'm so freaking mad.
I'm embarrassed, but this is the truth. This is the truth.